Welcome to Georgia Dome. Lehigh against Vegas. The kick from Lutz. The kick from Lutz is returned 28 yards by Brown. Davis with the tackle. Vegas faking blitz. Dickerson on the carry, 9-yard gain, Fensick on the tackle. Brady with the pass to Heap, gain of 7, Durson on the tackle, first down. Dickerson with the carry, gain of 3, Rishicher on the tackle. Brady at the line. Brady to Carter, incomplete, Rishicher on the coverage. 3rd and 7. Brady throws incomplete to Carter. Hatcher back to punt. Ortega waiting inside his own 10. "35-yard punt by Hatcher, out of bounds. 1st and 10 from the 8. Payton on the carry, gain of 6, Schmidt with the tackle. 2nd and 4. Payton with a gain of 9 on the play, Schmidt on the stop, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23. Payton the ball carrier, no gain, fumble recovered by Jordan, Lehigh ball. Brady barks out the signals. Dickerson on the carry, gain of 5, Keene on the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 18. Brady with the pass to Carter, incomplete, Rishicher on the coverage. 3rd and 5 at the 18. I formation. Brady barks out the signals. Six-yard gain by Brooks, Davis with the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 12. Brady passes to Clark, 12-yard gain, Keene with the tackle, first down. Vegas stacked the line. Brooks the ball carrier, touchdown Lehigh. The kick by Stover is good, Lehigh 7, Vegas 0. Here's the kick from Stover. The kick from Stover is returned 11 yards by Rishicher, Thomas on the tackle.
False start. Offense. Number 78, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
1st and 15 from the 24. Ryan passes to Thomas, incomplete. 2nd and 15. Ryan passes to Zonka, incomplete. 3rd and 15 from the 24. Shotgun. Ryan completes the pass to Payton, 2-yard gain, Schmidt on the tackle. Buford deep in punt formation. A 43-yard punt by Buford, 6-yard return by Brightful.
False start. Offense. Number 80, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Brady calling an audible. Brady completes the pass to Clark, gain of 16, Davis on the tackle, first down. Brady throws incomplete to Carter, Rishicher on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Brooks gains 16 on the sweep, Wilson with the tackle, first down. Brady calling signals. Brady completes the pass to Clark, gain of 16, Keen on the tackle, first down. Vegas showing blitz. Brady at the line. Brady throws incomplete to Clark, Keen on the coverage. Brady throws incomplete to Clark, Keen on the coverage. 3rd and 10 from the 20. Brady from the shotgun. Brady throws incomplete to Brooks, Davis on the coverage. 38-yard try for Stover. Good snap from Smith. Stover is good from 38, Lehigh 10, Vegas 0. Stover with the kick. The kick from Stover is returned 24 yards by Galt, Thomas on the stop. Ryan brings them to the line. Ryan to Cogdill, incomplete, Bailey on the coverage. Ryan passes to Peyton, gain of 7, Bauer on the tackle.
False start. Offense. Number 70, 5-yard penalty.
3rd and 3. Ryan at the line. Ryan throws incomplete to Brown, Bailey on the coverage. Dickerson with a 7-yard run, Dent on the tackle. 2nd and 3 at the 35. Brady to Dickerson, gain of 6, Mosley on the tackle, first down. Brady barks out the signals. Brady the ball carrier, gain of 4, Durson on the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the 25. Brady passes to Marshall, incomplete. 3rd and 6 from the 25. Brady with the pass to Marshall, incomplete, Williams on the coverage.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat. 4th down.
48-yard try for Stover. Good snap from center. Stover is good from 48, Lehigh 13, Vegas 0. Stover to kick off. The kick from Stover is returned 26 yards by Gault, Thomas on the tackle. 1st and 10. Ryan completes the pass to Thomas, gain of 14, Wehrle with the tackle, 1st down. Cogdill is doubled at the line. Gronkowski is doubled at the line. Ryan throws incomplete to Cogdill, Bailey on the coverage. Ryan throws incomplete to Gronkowski, Metter on the coverage. 3rd and 10. From the shotgun. Ryan passes to Brown, gain of 11, Bailey on the stop, 1st down. End of the 1st quarter, Lehigh 13, Vegas 0. Zonka the ball carrier, no gain, Schmidt on the tackle. Ryan calling an audible. Ryan completes the pass to Gronkowski, gain of 8, Metter on the tackle. 3rd and 2 at the 28. Ryan barks out the signals. Ryan completes the pass to Gronkowski, gain of 11, Metter on the tackle, 1st down. Ryan hollers out the signals. Payton on the carry, no gain, Jones on the tackle. Ryan to Thomas, incomplete, Wehrle with the coverage. 3rd and 10 from the 17. Ryan throws incomplete to Thomas, Wehrle on the coverage. 35-yard try for Lutz. Buford to hold. The snap from Hilgenberg. Lutz connects from 35 yards, Lehigh 13, Vegas 3. Lutz to kick off. Hatcher from punt formation. Ortego standing inside his own 10. "40-yard punt by Hatcher, touchback. Zonka with the carry, 5-yard gain, Harris with the tackle. Stars down by 10. 2nd and 5 at the 25. Ryan with a hard count. "15-yard gain by Zonka, Metter on the tackle, 1st down. Ryan calls the signals. Zonka on the carry, no gain, Wiley on the tackle. 2nd and 10 at the 40. Ryan throws incomplete to Cogdill. 3rd and 10 at the 40. Zonka split outside. Ryan from the shotgun. Ryan completes the pass to Brown, gain of 11, Bailey on the tackle, first down. Four-yard gain by Zonka, Metter on the tackle. Stars trailing by 10. Ryan with the pass to Brown, 4-yard gain, Bailey on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Hard count from Ryan. Ryan calls the signals. Ryan passes to Cogdill, gain of 5, Irvin on the tackle, first down. Ryan throws incomplete to Cogdill, Irvin with the coverage. Vegas down by 10. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Ryan passes to Thomas, gain of 10, Worley on the tackle, first down. Ryan to Zonka, gain of 10, Metter on the tackle. Vegas breaks the huddle. Vegas trailing by 10. 2nd and inches from the 16. Ryan calling signals. 11 play 64-yard drive. 5:23 off the clock. Ryan to Brown, touchdown Vegas. The kick by Lutz is good, Lehigh 26, Vegas 23. The kick from Lutz is downed by Brightful. Dickerson the ball carrier, gain of 2, Wilson on the tackle. Movement up front. Seven-yard gain by Brooks, Durson on the tackle.
Encroachment defense. Number 79, 5-yard penalty.
Dickerson on the carry, gain of 8, McMichael with the tackle, first down. Brady at the line. Brady throws incomplete to Heap, Durson with the coverage. Brady calls out the signals. Brooks lost 4 on the play, Dent on the tackle. Shotgun formation. Brady is sacked by Hampton, loss of 10. 3rd and 24 from the 21. Brady to Taylor, incomplete, Keane on the coverage. Hatcher back in punt formation. "47-yard punt by Hatcher, return of 3 by Ortego. Stars trailing by 3. Ryan calling an audible. Ryan to Thomas, incomplete, Worley on the coverage. Ryan at the line. Zonka on the pitch, gain of 8, Bauer on the tackle. Vegas needs a big play here. 3rd and 2 from the 43. Zonka on the carry, gain of 6, Taylor on the tackle, first down. Stars trailing by 3. First and 10 at the 49. Ryan at the line. Ryan completes the pass to Cogdill, gain of 30, fumble recovered by Taylor, Lehigh ball. Fensick in the box. Brady calling an audible. Brady to Clark, incomplete, Keen on the coverage. Dickerson on the carry, gain of 26, Mosley on the stop, first down. First and 10 from the 50. Slow down. Dickerson gains 7 on the sweep, Mosley on the tackle. Lehigh ahead by 3. Brady working very slowly. Dickerson with a gain of 1 on the play, Mosley on the tackle. 2-minute warning. Third and 2 from the 42. Brooks with a 3-yard run, Hampton with the tackle, first down. They're watching for Dickerson. Dickerson lost 4 on the play, Hampton on the tackle. Second and 14 from the 43. Brady throws incomplete to Heap, Durson on the coverage. Third and 14 from the 43. 1:47 left in the game. Brady barks out the signals. Brady completes the pass to Heap, gain of 8, Durson on the stop. Hatcher back in punt formation. "35-yard punt by Hatcher, touchback." Ryan throws incomplete to Brown, Bailey with the coverage. Stars trailing by 3. Second and 10. 1:05 in the fourth. Ryan to Zonka, gain of 1, Taylor on the tackle. Stars trailing by 3. Third and 9. 1:02 left in the fourth. Ryan from the shotgun. Ryan to Brown, incomplete, Bailey with the coverage. Fourth and 9 from the 21. Ryan at the line. Ryan completes the pass to Galt, gain of 11, Harris on the tackle, first down. Vegas down 3. Fourth and 14 at the 16. 0:48 left in the game. Some movement up front. Possible free play for Ryan. Ryan to Cogdill, gain of 8, Irvin with the tackle. Vegas trailing by 3. Fourth and 9. Ryan to Cogdill, 21-yard gain, Harris on the stop, first down. Ryan throws incomplete to Cogdill. Second and 10 from the 42. Ryan to Zonka, incomplete. Third and 10. Prevent defense. Ryan completes the pass to Cogdill, gain of 30, Irvin on the tackle, first down.
False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty, repeat, first down.
51-yard kick for Lutz. Hilgenberg with the snap. Lutz missed from 51. Lehigh by 3. Brady will take a knee. Lehigh 26, Vegas 23. Welcome to Candlestick Park. Chicago against St. Pete. Here's the kick from McFadden. The kick from McFadden is returned 21 yards by Chandler, Mertens with the tackle. First and 10. St. Pete showing blitz. Rogers barks out the signals. Craig on the carry, gain of 1, Armstrong with the tackle. Craig with a gain of 17 on the play, Wilson on the tackle, first down. Gannon throws incomplete to Monk, Adderley on the coverage. Gannon completes the pass to Spagnola, 10-yard gain, Langford on the tackle, first down. Gannon calls the signals. Gannon throws incomplete to Monk, Adderley on the coverage.
Pass interference. Defense, number 26. Automatic, first down.
Gannon completes the pass to Driver, gain of 11, Wood on the tackle, first down. Gannon with the pass to Monk, gain of 13, Adderley on the tackle, first down. Someone jumped. Possible free play for Gannon. Gannon throws incomplete to Monk. Jackson with a gain of 2 on the play, Mack on the tackle. 2nd and 3. Jackson on the carry, gain of 6, fumble recovered by Monk, St. Pete maintains possession. Stacked line. Jackson the ball carrier, touchdown St. Pete. The conversion is successful, Chicago 45, St. Pete 39. McFadden to kick off. The kick from McFadden is returned 24 yards by Adderley, James on the tackle. Rogers to Hardy, gain of 11, James on the tackle, first down. Craig with a 7-yard run, Wilson on the tackle. "17-yard run by Rogers, Simpson on the tackle, first down." Chicago breaks the huddle. Rogers calls out the signals. Craig the ball carrier, no gain, Armstrong with the tackle. Craig with a gain of 6 on the play, Armstrong with the tackle. 3rd and 4 from the 13. Rogers working very slowly. Rogers to Chandler, gain of 8, Simpson on the tackle, first down. Craig with a 1-yard run, Nomalini on the tackle. 2nd and goal at the 4. Nathan on the carry, touchdown Chicago. Tucker makes the extra point, Chicago 52, St. Pete 39. Bednarik to kick off. First and 10 at the 20. Gannon calling the signals. Driver on the reverse, no gain, Singletary on the tackle. St. Pete in a hurry up. Monk is doubled at the line. Doubling driver at the line. Gannon completes the pass to Moss, gain of 13, Wood on the tackle, first down. St. Pete hustling to the line. Gannon with the pass to driver, gain of 6, Judson on the tackle. 2nd and 4 from the 39. Hurry up offense. Gannon at the line. Gannon with the pass to Monk, gain of 7, Adderley with the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 46. They're in a hurry up. Gannon completes the pass to Jackson, gain of 12, Atwater on the stop, first down. Gannon calling an audible. Gannon is intercepted by Adderley, return of 9. Chicago by 13. Craig with an 18-yard run, Wilson on the tackle, first down. Chicago by 13. First and 10. Craig on the carry, 7-yard gain, Youngblood with the tackle. Second and 3 from the 38. Rogers slow to the line. Craig with the carry, 3-yard gain, Mertens on the tackle, first down. First and 10 from the 41. Rogers working very slowly. Rogers barks out the signals. Nathan on the carry, no gain, Hall on the tackle. Second and 10 at the 41. Slow down. Nathan on the carry, gain of 11, fumble recovered by Wilson, St. Pete ball. Gannon from the shotgun. Chicago showing blitz. Gannon with the pass to Spagnola, 17-yard gain, Langford with the tackle, first down, 2, Gannon at the line. Gannon completes the pass to Monk, gain of 4, Adderley with the tackle. Second and 6 from the 27. Gannon calling signals. Gannon completes the pass to Spagnola, 3-yard gain, Langford on the tackle. Third and 3. Chicago jumped. Possible free play for Gannon. Gannon throws incomplete to Driver, Judson on the coverage. St. Pete trailing by 13. First and 10. 1:44 in the fourth. Gannon hollers out the signals. Gannon to Driver, gain of 7, Judson on the tackle. Gannon is intercepted by Langford, return of 13. Chicago by 13. Craig on the pitch, gain of 13, Wilson on the tackle, first down. Chicago 52, St. Pete 39. Welcome to Three Rivers Stadium. Amsterdam against Manchester. Here's the kick from Grammatica. The kick from Grammatica is returned 33 yards by Woodson, Fitzpatrick on the stop. Kelly throws incomplete to Jones. Kelly to Jones, incomplete, Blount on the coverage. 3rd and 10 from the 35. Kelly from the shotgun. Kelly to Reed, gain of 54, Wilson on the tackle, 1st down. Kelly to Jones, incomplete, Fitzpatrick on the coverage. Kelly on the carry, 9-yard gain, fumble recovered by Dean, Manchester ball. 1st and 10 at the 2. Lewis the ball carrier, 3-yard gain, fumble recovered by Brunick, Amsterdam ball. Kelly passes to Jones, touchdown Amsterdam. The kick by Wilkins is good, Amsterdam 7, Manchester 0. The kick from Wilkins. Breeze calling signals. Breeze to Fitzgerald, touchdown Manchester. Grammatica converts the extra point, Manchester 24, Amsterdam 14. Here's the kick from Grammatica. The kick from Grammatica is returned 29 yards by Woodson, Quarles on the tackle. Amsterdam down 10. 1st and 10 at the 28. Three-yard run by Allen, Fitzpatrick on the tackle. 2nd and 7 at the 31. Jones is doubled at the line. Doubling Reed at the line. Bruce is doubled at the line. Williams is doubled at the line. Two-yard gain by Kelly, Fitzpatrick on the tackle. 3rd and 5 from the 33. Kelly with a hard count. Kelly completes the pass to Allen, gain of 5, Ham on the tackle, 1st down. Allen on the pitch, gain of 3, Fitzpatrick on the tackle. Amsterdam trailing by 10. 2nd and 7 at the 41. Kelly is intercepted by Woodson, return of 23. Breeze calls out the signals. Lewis with a gain of 6 on the play, Waters on the tackle. Manchester ahead by 10. 2nd and 4. Lewis with the carry, gain of 5, Tally on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10. Five-yard gain by Lewis, Martin on the tackle. Manchester by 10. Lewis on the carry, loss of 1, Smith with the tackle.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. Number 78, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
3rd and 1 from the 9. Five-yard gain by Lewis, Brunig on the tackle, first down. They're in a slow down. Anderson on the carry, no gain, Smith on the tackle. 2nd and goal from the 4. Slow down. Breeze at the line. Lewis with the carry, touchdown Manchester. The kick by Grammatica is good, Manchester 31, Amsterdam 14. Here's the kick from Grammatica. The kick from Grammatica is returned 29 yards by Woodson, Bowman on the tackle. Jones faces a double at the line. Williams is doubled at the line. Kelly to Bruce, incomplete, Wilson on the coverage. Back in the shotgun. Kelly at the line. Kelly to Williams, incomplete, Woodson on the coverage. 3rd and 20 from the 21. Kelly to Allen, incomplete, Ham on the coverage. Guy from punt formation. "48-yard punt by Guy, return of 7 by Woodson. 1st and 10 from the 38. Breeze barks out the signals. Lewis with the carry, 2-yard gain, fumble recovered by Hayes, Amsterdam ball. Amsterdam trailing by 17. Kelly barks out the signals. Kelly with the pass to Allen, incomplete, Ham on the coverage. Kelly to Williams, gain of 12, Fitzpatrick on the tackle, first down. Amsterdam in a hurry up. Allen on the sweep, no gain, Green on the tackle. They're in a hurry up. Kelly completes the pass to Allen, gain of 11, Fitzpatrick on the tackle, first down. Hurry up. Kelly at the line. "9-yard run by Allen, Wilson on the tackle. Amsterdam in a hurry up. Kelly barks out the signals. Allen with the carry, loss of 1, Green on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Hurry up offense. Kelly at the line. Kelly passes to Jones, touchdown Amsterdam. The kick by Wilkins is good, Manchester 31, Amsterdam 21. The kick from Wilkins is downed by Stecker. Shock the world ahead by 10. Breeze calls the signals. Lewis the ball carrier, no gain, tally with the tackle. 2nd and 10 at the 20. Breeze slow to the line. Breeze passes to Collinsworth, incomplete, Bly on the coverage. 3rd and 10. Breeze to Mitchell, gain of 8, Hayes on the stop. Tupa back in punt formation. A 45-yard punt by Tupa, 9-yard return by Woodson. 1st and 10 from the 36. Kelly passes to Williams, 30-yard gain, Woodson on the tackle, 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 34. Amsterdam in a hurry up. Kelly throws incomplete to Allen, Ham with the coverage. 2nd and 10 at the 34. Kelly completes the pass to Williams, gain of 2, Woodson on the tackle. Amsterdam trailing by 10. 3rd and 8 from the 32. Kelly in the shotgun. Kelly to Jones, incomplete, Blount with the coverage. 4th and 8 from the 32. Kelly throws incomplete to Williams, Woodson on the coverage. Manchester ahead by 10. 1st and 10 from the 32. 3:16 in the 4th. Lewis on the pitch, gain of 7, Millen on the tackle. Manchester taking their time. Lewis lost 1 on the play, White on the tackle. 2-minute warning. Manchester by 10. 3rd and 4 from the 38. 2 o'clock left in the game. Three-yard run by Lewis, Smith on the tackle. Tupa deep in punt formation. A 37-yard punt by Tupa, 1-yard return by Woodson. Shotgun formation. Kelly to Williams, incomplete, Woodson on the coverage. Amsterdam trailing by 10. 2nd and 10 at the 23. 1:44 in the 4th. Kelly to Williams, incomplete, Lynch on the coverage. Amsterdam trailing by 10. 3rd and 10 at the 23. Kelly completes the pass to Allen, gain of 5, Blount on the tackle. Amsterdam trailing by 10. 4th and 5 at the 28. 1:35 in the 4th. Kelly passes to Jones, incomplete, Blount on the coverage. 1st and 10 from the 28. Lewis on the sweep, gain of 6, Millen on the tackle. Lewis on the pitch, no gain, Millen on the tackle. Second and 4. Lewis lost 2 on the play, Brunig with the tackle. Third and 6. Lewis on the carry, gain of 3, Tally on the stop. 39-yard kick for Gramatica. Sailed snap, but Tupa got it down. Gramatica missed from 39. Amsterdam down 10. First and 10. 0:31 left in the game. Shotgun formation. Kelly throws incomplete to Williams. Kelly at the line. Kelly is intercepted by Fitzpatrick, return of 0. Manchester 31, Amsterdam 21. Welcome to RFK Memorial Stadium. Pottsville vs Edmonton. The kick from Lowry. The kick from Lowry is returned 10 yards by Christensen, fumble recovered by White, Pottsville ball. Kelly with the carry, 2-yard gain, Warner on the tackle. Second and 8 at the 29. Kelly with the carry, no gain, Marchetti on the tackle. Third and 8 at the 29. Wilson to Kelly, gain of 10, Warner on the tackle, first down. Kelly on the carry, touchdown Pottsville. Lowry makes the extra point, Pottsville 7, Edmonton 0. Here's the kick from Lowry. The kick from Lowry is returned 21 yards by Hall, Johnson with the tackle. First and 10 at the 26. Holmes on the carry, no gain, White with the tackle. Second and 10 from the 26. Holmes with a 1-yard run, Campbell on the tackle. Third and 9 from the 27. Shotgun formation. Clark is doubled at the line. Doubling Brown at the line. Gonzalez is doubled at the line. Romo calls the signals. Romo completes the pass to Gonzalez, gain of 11, Thomas on the tackle, first down. Pottsville faking blitz. Romo at the line. Holmes with the carry, gain of 10, Chancellor with the tackle, first down. Romo passes to Clark, gain of 29, Banks on the tackle, first down. Romo completes the pass to Clark, touchdown Edmonton. The kick by Anderson is good, Pottsville 7, Edmonton 7. The kick from Anderson is downed by Claiborne. Henry with a gain of 9 on the play, Warner with the tackle. Edmonton by 14. 3rd and 6 from the 47. Romo passes to Gonzalez, incomplete, Thomas on the coverage. Stryzinski to punt. Morgan standing inside his own 10. "30-yard punt by Stryzinski, return of 0 by Morgan. 1st and 10 from the 17. "10-yard run by Henry, Robertson on the stop. Pottsville down by 14. 2nd and a foot at the 27. Wilson at the line. "12-yard run by Kelly, Warner on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39. "11-yard run by Kelly, Christensen on the tackle, first down. Henry the ball carrier, gain of 3, Warner with the tackle.
Offsides. Defense, number 89.
Henry on the carry, loss of 2, Bingaman on the tackle. Wilson to Newsome, gain of 15, Hopkins on the stop, first down. Kelly on the carry, gain of 10, Warner on the tackle, first down. Pottsville trailing by 14. I formation. Smith in the box. Moulds is doubled at the line. Price is doubled at the line. Wilson at the line. Henry on the carry, gain of 11, Smith with the tackle, first down. Wilson calling signals. Henry on the sweep, gain of 10, Warner on the stop. 2nd and inches. Pottsville hustling to the line. Stacked line. Wilson barks out the signals. Mack with the carry, no gain, Rice on the tackle. 3rd and inches from the 6. Hurry up offense. Edmonton stacked the line. Mack on the carry, loss of 1, Rice with the tackle. 25-yard kick for Lowry. Into the wind. Lowry made the 25-yard field goal, Edmonton 24, Pottsville 13. Lowry to kick off. The kick from Lowry is returned 37 yards by Hall. Johnson on the tackle. Romo passes to Brown, gain of 5, Sherman on the tackle. Edmonton up 11. Slow down offense. They're looking for Holmes. Holmes on the carry, no gain, Campbell with the tackle.
Offsides, defense. Number 79, 5-yard penalty.
Romo passes to Holmes, gain of 17, Matthews on the tackle, first down. Edmonton in no hurry. Holmes with a gain of 6 on the play, Chancellor on the tackle. 2nd and 4. Romo slow to the line. All eyes on Holmes. Holmes on the carry, loss of 2, Wagner on the tackle. 3rd and 6. I formation. Holmes on the carry, loss of 2, Campbell on the tackle. 47-yard attempt for Anderson. Helpful tailwind. Anderson missed from 47.
False start. Offense, number 80.
Henry with a gain of 5 on the play, Warner on the stop. 3rd and 5. Pottsville hustling to the line. Wilson passes to Price, incomplete, Lewis on the coverage. Mormon from punt formation. A 33-yard punt by Mormon, no return. Romo calls out the signals. Romo is sacked by White, loss of 10. Edmonton taking their time. Romo throws incomplete to Holmes. Enforcers by 11. 3rd and 20 from the 15. Romo throws incomplete to Clark, Ramsey on the coverage. Straczynski to punt. A 45-yard punt by Straczynski, fair catch by Morgan. Henry on the carry, gain of 6, Christensen on the tackle. Pottsville in a hurry up. Wilson calls out the signals. Henry with a gain of 3 on the play, Marchetti on the tackle. 3rd and 1 from the 49. Hurry up. Wilson throws incomplete to Henry, Warner on the coverage. 4th and 1 from the 49. I formation. Wilson passes to Moulds, incomplete, Christensen on the coverage. Holmes lost one on the play, Chancellor on the tackle. 2-minute warning. Second and 11 from the 50. Holmes on the carry, gain of 9, Chancellor on the tackle. Edmonton by 11. Third and 2 from the 41. 1:50 left in the game. Some movement up front. Possible free play for Romo. Romo with the pass to Gonzalez, gain of 11, Chancellor on the tackle,
defense.
First down.
Number 93, 5-yard penalty.
Enforcers leads by 11. They're looking for Holmes. Six-yard run by Holmes, Chancellor on the tackle. Second and 4. Holmes the ball carrier, gain of 4, Matthews on the tackle. Edmonton by 11. Third and a foot at the 20. 0:54 left in the game. Romo working very slowly. Holmes with the carry, gain of 8, Fletcher on the tackle, first down. Edmonton 24, Pottsville 13. The kick from Johnson is downed by Lewis. Van Brocklin throws incomplete to Kittle, Jenkins on the coverage. Five-yard run by Sanders, Mack on the tackle. Mid-Michigan by 7. Second and 5 from the 26. Sanders the ball carrier, gain of 5, Lott on the tackle, first down. Six-yard run by Sanders, Mack on the tackle. Mid-Michigan ahead by 7. Second and 4 from the 37. Warner is sacked by Payson, loss of 9. Fumble recovered by Warner. Mid-Michigan maintains possession.
Number 62, 10-yard penalty.
Third and 13 from the 28. Warner from the shotgun. Warner calling signals. Warner to Moore, 13-yard gain, Lane on the tackle, first down. Sanders with the carry, 12-yard gain, Green with the tackle, first down. Moore is doubled at the line. Doubling Holt at the line. Doubling Largent at the line. Thomas is doubled at the line. 8-play 50-yard drive. 3:54 off the clock. Sanders lost 2 on the play, Lipscomb with the tackle. Mid-Michigan leads by 7. Warner changing the play. Warner completes the pass to Moore, gain of 11, Lane with the tackle. 3rd and 1 from the 38. Warner calls the signals. Warner completes the pass to Largent, 8-yard gain, Lewis on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 from the 30. 11-play 67-yard drive. 5:51 off the clock. Sanders on the carry, loss of 1, Lipscomb with the tackle. 2nd and 11 from the 31. Current drive, 12 plays, 66 yards. 6:34 off the clock. Warner to Holt, incomplete, Green with the coverage. 3rd and 11. They're chewing up the clock. Warner passes to Staley, incomplete, Brooks on the coverage. Mid-Michigan ahead by 7. 1st and 10 from the 16. Four-yard run by Staley, Lipscomb on the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the 12. They're chewing up the clock. Sanders on the carry, loss of 1, Lipscomb with the tackle. Warner completes the pass to Thomas, gain of 16, Lott on the stop, first down. Warner throws incomplete to Largent, Lewis with the coverage. Current drive, 16 plays, 91 yards. 8:20 off the clock. Warner with the pass to Thomas, touchdown Mid-Michigan. The kick by Akers is good, Mid-Michigan 28, St. Louis 14. Here's the kick from Johnson. The kick from Johnson is returned 19 yards by Lewis, Barber on the tackle.
Receiving team.
First and 10. Van Brocklin passes to Tomlinson, incomplete, Jenkins on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 8. Van Brocklin to Hirsch, incomplete, Taylor on the coverage. St. Louis down by 14. 3rd and 10 from the 8. From the shotgun. Van Brocklin to Fears, incomplete, Bird on the coverage. Bennett from punt formation. From his own end zone. .45-yard punt by Bennett, return of 13 by Mitchell. Sanders lost one on the play, Lipscomb on the tackle. Mid-Michigan by 14. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Slow down offense. Warner calls out the signals. Warner is intercepted by Lane, return of 65. St. Louis down 14. 1st and goal. Tomlinson on the carry, touchdown St. Louis. Christie makes the extra point, Mid-Michigan 28, St. Louis 21. Hans team on the field. Here's the kick from Christie. The kick from Christie is returned 21 yards by Mitchell, Sewell with the tackle. Warner throws incomplete to Moore, Lane on the coverage. 2nd and 10 at the 22. Sanders on the sweep, gain of 8, Mack on the tackle. 3rd and 2 at the 30. Mid-Michigan working slowly. Sanders on the carry, gain of 7, Brooks with the tackle, 1st down. Warner slow to the line. Five-yard gain by Sanders, Smith on the tackle. 2nd and 5 at the 42. Warner slow to the line. Sanders on the carry, touchdown Mid-Michigan. Akers makes the extra point, Mid-Michigan 35, St. Louis 21. Here's the kick from Johnson. The kick from Johnson is returned 25 yards by Lewis, Jenkins on the stop. Van Brocklin on the carry, 7-yard gain, Bird with the tackle. 2nd and 3. St. Louis in a hurry up. Shotgun formation. Van Brocklin with the pass to Tomlinson, 4-yard gain, Jenkins on the tackle, 1st down. Van Brocklin throws incomplete to Rice, Vincent on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 38. Van Brocklin completes the pass to Tomlinson, gain of 4, Jenkins on the stop. Hawks trailing by 14. 3rd and 6 from the 42. 2:16 left in the game. Van Brocklin calls out the signals. Van Brocklin to Hirsch, incomplete, Taylor with the coverage. 4th and 6 from the 42. Van Brocklin completes the pass to Tomlinson, gain of 15, Harris on the tackle, 1st down. Van Brocklin completes the pass to Fears, gain of 26, Harris on the stop, 1st down, St. Louis trailing by 14. Van Brocklin throws incomplete to Hirsch, Taylor on the coverage. St. Louis trailing by 14. 2nd and 10 from the 17. 1:50 in the 4th. Van Brocklin completes the pass to Tomlinson, gain of 7, Jenkins on the stop. St. Louis breaks the huddle. 3rd and 3 at the 10. Current drive, 9 plays, 63 yards. 1:17 off the clock. Van Brocklin the ball carrier, 2-yard gain, Walker on the tackle. 4th and 1 from the 8. Van Brocklin throws incomplete to Berry, Brown on the coverage. Mid-Michigan leads by 14. Sanders on the carry, 2-yard gain, Brooks on the stop. Mid-Michigan by 14. 2nd and 8. 1:30 in the 4th. Warner calling signals. Staley on the carry, no gain, Seau on the stop. Mid-Michigan by 14. 3rd and 8 at the 10. 1:25 left in the 4th. Sanders on the carry, gain of 5, Brink on the tackle. Finns are back in punt formation. A 45-yard punt by Finzer, return of 15 by Lewis. Mid-Michigan 35, St. Louis 21. Welcome to Metropolitan Stadium. Columbia against T-ville. The kick from Mayer. The kick from Mayer is returned 14 yards by Michaels, Trotter on the tackle. Royals will kick it away. A 40-yard punt by Royals, return of 4 by Renfro. 1st and 10 from the 29. Luck completes the pass to Adams, gain of 12, Kendricks on the tackle, 1st down. 1st and 10. Jones with the carry, gain of 6, Marion with the tackle. Bears ahead by 13. 2nd and 4 from the 47. Jones on the sweep, gain of 3, Thomas on the tackle. 3rd and 1. Renfro on the sweep, gain of 2, Barr on the tackle, 1st down. Bears ahead by 13. Moore with a 1-yard run, Smith on the tackle. Moore on the carry, gain of 7, Thomas on the tackle. 3rd and 2. Luck completes the pass to Brewster, gain of 10, Smith with the tackle, first down. T-Bill by 13. Renfro on the sweep, no gain, Griffin on the tackle.
Encroachment, defense, number 99, 5-yard penalty, repeat, second down.
Second and 5 from the 25. Luck to Renfro, incomplete. Third and 5 at the 25. Yard run by Moore, Marion on the tackle, first down. First and 10 at the 12. T-Bill working slowly. Moore lost 4 on the play, Kendricks on the tackle. Second and 14. Slow down. Luck calls out the signals. Luck throws incomplete to Booker. Third and 14 at the 16. Luck at the line. Time-consuming drive. Luck passes to Adams, gain of 4, certain on the tackle. 30-yard try for Groza. The snap from Villarreal. Groza is good from 30 yards, T-Bill 34, Columbia 18. Groza to kick off. The kick from Groza is returned 35 yards by Minor, Holdman on the tackle. Columbia trailing by 16. First and 10 at the 45. Favre at the line. Favre to Chambers, gain of 7, Krause on the tackle. They're in a hurry up. Favre calls out the signals. Williams on the carry, gain of 3, Krause on the tackle, first down. Columbia hustling to the line. Favre completes the pass to Chambers, gain of 5, Krause on the tackle. Second and 5. Hurry up. Shotgun formation. Favre at the line. Favre completes the pass to Diggs, gain of 4, Gorgel on the tackle. Third and 1 from the 36. Hurry up offense. Favre to Smith, incomplete, Cons on the coverage. Fourth and 1 from the 36. Favre completes the pass to Chambers, gain of 4, Krause on the tackle, first down. First and 10. They're in a hurry up. Favre throws incomplete to Chambers, Krause on the coverage. Second and 10. Favre to Williams, incomplete. Third and 10 from the 32. Williams split outside. Favre is intercepted by Ware, return of 0. Luck changing the play. Luck with a 11-yard run, Barr on the tackle, first down. They're taking their time. Jones on the carry, no gain, Marion on the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Luck working very slowly. Luck to Adams, incomplete, certain with the coverage. 3rd and 10 from the 37. Luck to Booker, incomplete. Gillum will punt it away. "53-yard punt by Gillum, return of 7 by Johnson." Shotgun. Favre calls out the signals. Favre to Diggs, incomplete, Gorgel on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Favre to Diggs, gain of 12, Gorgel on the tackle, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29. Favre passes to Johnson, incomplete, Lar on the coverage. Columbia trailing by 16. Favre is sacked by sack, loss of 7. 3rd and 17 from the 22. Favre completes the pass to Chambers, gain of 7, Krause on the tackle. Columbia trailing by 16. 4th and 10 from the 29. 2:04 left in the game. Favre completes the pass to Smith, gain of 10, Cons with the tackle, first down, 2-minute warning. Favre to Johnson, incomplete, Lar with the coverage.
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 99, 15-yard penalty.
Columbia down by 16. 1st and 10. 1:51 left in the game. Favre calls out the signals. Favre is intercepted by Lar, return of 19.